name is Joshua Ndieta, and this is the architecture department area. And here we basically, behind you in that room right there, 13, you can laser cut, where you build models, everything. Then you have like the computer labs, with this one right here and there's two over there. Basically, you work on your models. You work out, you have programs like AutoCAD, Rhino, Revit, stuff to, work on your models computer-wise. Right now, basically, what I'm doing is I'm working on one of my models. It's pretty hard stuff once you get the hang of it, you do pretty well. But that's pretty much what you do here in architecture. This model I'm working on right now, it's the AutoCAD right here, and it makes it easier to use the laser cutter, which makes it easier to do the model. Like this is my study model right here, and I hand cut it, and that's what it's kind of. It's not perfect, as you can see. It's not. There's holes or spaces between each one. So laser cutter is another good thing to have. This is Rhino. So another program I use to make a model it makes the whole process easier. Like I said, you get to actually make your model and make it in 3D on the computer. So it's programs like this makes it easy to be an architect student, and they're fun. If you really want get into learning them, it's a good learning experience. Well, speaking project-wise or model-wise, usually every semester we get 3 projects, right? There's more than one class we take, but it's a class called Art Design. That's the class you usually build models for, and you get three of them. So when I first started, it was called Foundations 1. It seemed pretty simple, right? They started us off with drawing a letter, and then little by little it became harder and harder as we progressed on. And right now, I think it's pretty hard right now. Like the level of intensity that we have to, of the work that we have to do is pretty high. Alright, so right now I'm in Art Design 4. To get in depth of the whole model making process, first you get assigned the project. Right? You get a site where the model, where your building is supposed to be built in, and you first do some research, investigate some type of you look up information of that site, what's its history, stuff like that, and then you basically choose an inspiration. What inspired you? From many architects that have existed throughout time, is all these buildings and structures that they've made. You choose something that has inspired you, and then you build off from there. After you choose that, you usually would want to make a case study. Basically, choose a structure made by an architect and get information on that, like the materials it was made by, how long did it take to build it. It's more inspiration for you. That way the process becomes easier. Some people actually like to start with the model first, which is the way I used to start it, but I realized it's the wrong way to do it, because you're working backwards, and you usually need to get your inspiration first. When you get, what inspired you to make your model, everything, all those things help you make it, get to your final goal, makes it easier. So, it's mistakes you make, you learn on the way. So basically, one of the things that we do up here also is we present up here, called pinups, presentations. As you can see over there, there's a presentation going on right now. This is where people show their final finished models, and they present it for the teacher. Talk about exactly what their inspiration was, what's the work behind it, all the hard work they put into it. So yeah, I made my fair share of mistakes, but I think it's part of the learning process, and you get better and better as you move along. Money-wise, for each model, don't think I give you an estimate of how much money I spend because I think it changes for every project. Usually some are bigger than others and require more money. Materials like chipboard and museum board, they come out maybe sometimes like in total around 14, 15 bucks depending on how big the size of the paper is, the board is. And so if I'd say on average in one project, I'd probably spend at least a good $25 to $30. I would say that, yeah. It's not that much money now. From what I've seen with other people that are above me in higher grade, they seem to waste a lot more money buying materials like when they start working with wood, stuff like that. So that costs a lot more money. So for money wise, it's not that expensive. You still have to waste money though. So you should try to conserve your money to do the whole project. My name is Joshua Dieta. My name is Joshua Dieta. My name is Joshua Dieta. My name is Joshua Dieta.